I shamed my husband on TikTok because I wanted other lonely women to give me sympathy. Bro, when are these women going to learn that if you shame your husband publicly online, he's probably going to see it, and he's probably going to leave you? Shots fired! I got a banger from the Modern King. Let's get straight into it.
My husband doesn't know what's going on. The other gentleman does know that I am married.
Oh, Lord.
And I don't want to leave my husband, but I don't want to break things off with this other gentleman either.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Wants her cake, wants to eat it too. Just be polyamorous, I guess. Have multiple husbands, multiple wives. Tell your husband, let him be open so he can crack another chick's legs as well.
So let me give you another side to this, okay?
Okay.
Number one, I don't think you love your husband. I don't.
Facts.
I think you love the idea of the security that 7+ years of quasi-stable relationship brings.
Facts.
I also think deep down you understand that you are with somebody of so little character that he doesn't mind blowing up another family.
He doesn't mind blowing out your back either.
So he can hook up with somebody. So I think you found yourself in a
serious conundrum here. A rock and a hard place. You're dealing with one man you don't respect, and you definitely don't trust the other guy because he's willingly realigning your spine while you have a husband. It's two bad picks, but the thing is, maybe they're perfect for her.
Pretty dicey moral dilemma.
But these women will pick this and go, how do I get my husband to accept this? It's like, you don't get him to accept it. You would have to manipulate him into thinking that this is a good scenario for him when it's really just a lose-lose.
Have between you?
Just one.
Just one. And the child lives with him?
Yes, ma'am.
And you want the baby back?
Yes, ma'am.
How long has
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back.
the baby live with you?
The baby? It's been
Yeah.
living-
Oh, I've seen this one before. This chick basically demands her baby back ribs after she lost custody of her own child. Like, brother, man.
So I want
I want my baby back. The stories really do write themselves.
Married for 17 years, we got to the biggest fight we've ever gotten into, ever. Over our toilet water. Stupid. You tell me if I'm overreacting, because I really don't think I am.
I'm already thinking with the eyebrows and everything. If you're talking about toilet water, you're already overreacting.
Okay, so here's what happened. Every single time I go out of town, my husband's incredible. Like, I travel a lot for work. I come home. He's so great about cleaning the house, doing the laundry, you know, keeping up with the kitchen.
Wow, sounds like a great guy so far. Let's see what you're going to do to shoot him down.
The house is always immaculate when I come home. Somehow this man got it into his head that, you know what would be really cool is if you put one of those giant blue hockey discs in the back of your toilet water so that every time you flush, the toilet comes out blue. The toilet water comes
Bro, I'm going to keep it a thou wow. I think that stuff's kind of cool. I convinced Cass to do the blue toilet water. When I was growing up, I was so poor that I thought that if you had blue toilet water, you were rich. Stupid. I really did. I was like, oh my God, they're rich. It turns out that's not the case. You can just buy those at Walmart or whatever. But I don't mind the blue toilet water. It makes me feel like I'm at a resort. It makes me feel classy. Chat, put a 1 in the chat. Do you like the blue toilet water or do you think it's stupid? Personally, I like it.
out blue. Like it's like we live at a 7-Eleven or something. So I come home, I'm using, like, I go to the bathroom and I'm like, why is the water blue? And he's like, oh, I bought these things to put in the back of the toilet. I was like, what were you doing at the store? Looking at the aisle of all the things for cleaning items for the house where you thought that would be a good idea. Take me through that. He's like, you're making such a big deal. You're being so dramatic. I'm like,
She is being extremely dramatic. I mean, your husband went to the store to do something that you would typically have to do, and you're still complaining about it. This is one of those women that will literally find anything to complain about. I feel so bad for this guy already.
not being dramatic. So for a month,
You're a liar!
A month, I'm flushing the toilet and it's still blue. And I'm complaining about it every day. I'm like, Nick, I can't live like this anymore. I cannot live with the blue toilet water. So
I just can't live like this knowing my toilet's clean. I just can't. Because don't they have like disinfectant and don't they have like flavors and don't they have don't they smell good too? That shows you how stupid I am, bro. I don't do none of that stuff. That's all Cass's department.
literally, we're laying in bed the other night and I just go on TikTok, how do I empty the back of my toilet tank so I can,
You flush it?
Stupid. So that I can get rid of this blue water. I literally like put in the search bar, how do I empty the back of a toilet tank? He gets up in a fury like, oh my God, you're making such a big deal about this. When did you get so highfalutin? Blah, 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 blah. You've changed so much. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, changed so much. Like, we live in a pretty nice neighborhood. Like, it's 2024. Like, what are you doing where you think this was a good idea? So that night, he emptied the toilet bowl somehow. I still don't know how to do it. And it's great. It looks good now in the main bathroom, but not the master.
This might surprise some of you, but I do think this is a big deal because that man is clearly not appreciated for anything more than toilet water. So,
hey, facts. Now, Emily King, preach it, girl. If a woman's willing to complain that much about toilet water, bro, imagine what the other stuff she complains about. You didn't put the silverware in the right one. You didn't do this. You didn't load this correctly. This is why men don't help with chores a lot of times, because they get chastised for everything they're trying to help with.
One thing pissing me off these days. What is up with people who cannot form their own opinions, so they have to go to comments and then be told what to think on things? No one can form their own freaking opinions now. They literally have to be told what to think, and then they become like full of rage or whatever, depending on what one person says about it. And it's just so—
Yeah, that's cap.
You're a liar!
We have a lot of free thinkers here. Most of you guys have very strong opinions of your own. I would even beg to say all of you guys have your own opinions, and we don't see eye to eye on everything. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. We don't agree on everything. There's some things I say that you guys don't agree with, and that's totally okay. I think that's the beauty of it. For her to get so hell-bent, look at that face, a face only a mother could not want. But to really think that nobody forms their own opinions, bro, you got to be another level of stupid. Stupid. Everybody has opinions. They're just maybe not what you agree with. So you think that everybody's against you.
so obnoxious. It happened to me personally with blue toilet water. It wasn't an issue until one giant creator ditched it and gave a very strong negative opinion. Oh
Yeah, because you look insane.
This is a terrible thing. And then everyone jumped on that train.
I was wrong.
Yay, at least you admitted it. I'll give that to her. Okay, now admit to him on camera that you were wrong about the blue water and you acted spoiled.
I've been humbled. I did apologize to him when he came home yesterday, and he was like,
Now video the apology. That's what I want to see.
Jen, that was forever ago. Who cares? I was like, no. I was dramatic. I just want to tell you I'm sorry. That was a little too much this time. We're fine. On to the next fight. Just kidding. He's the best. Sweet, sweet man. Oh no, he got me. We've been gardening all day together. He really is great. I'm folding the laundry. See, I do things too, you guys.
So at least she apologized. But
Yeah, no, I have to give her flowers, bro. I have to give her flowers. At least she did apologize. A lot of women would just double down on the delusion, but she actually apologized, so kudos to her.
let me point out why this is a deeper issue.
It also... Here's my thing on apologies, though. When you've been called out and then you apologize, or you've been caught and then you apologize, it feels like a not sincere apology, as opposed to, it's like when Diddy beat up Cassie. This is a horrible scenario, but the only reason he apologized is because he got caught. He didn't apologize because he wanted to. You have to lead with the apology before you get caught. If she would have posted that video and then the next video was like, I overreacted, I'm sorry, that would have been a genuine apology. But she got called out and it was over a year ago. It took you a freaking year to apologize. Not a genuine apology. You did it so the people online stopped giving you a hard time. So I don't know if Emily King's going to go this way, but that's what I think.
There has to be an underlying reason in order to get so upset about blue toilet water. I just don't think that the seriousness of this is being addressed. And a lot of people are in the comments, and I feel bad in a way to bring this up and to even do a second video on this because I truly don't think that she realizes it. But people in the comments, I mean, they're being direct, but they're being fairly kind. Many of them saying that you're going to push a good man away, that you don't realize how good you have it. So whatever it is that's causing you to not see that and to not feel it, I hope it gets addressed because that and does deserve a better you.
Yeah, well, and dude, my thing is, if you're apologizing after you've been caught and ridiculed, it doesn't feel like a real genuine apology. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. It doesn't feel like a genuine apology if you've been caught, called out, and then you apologize. It's like, that's not really how that works. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's 2 names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Where's my little boy? There's my little boy. Yeah. He's my baby. Show him your scarf. Show me your little scarf. Scarf. He's my boy. Give me your belly. He's my boy. He went to PetSmart yesterday and got him a little bath. Got him a little brush. Bro, I'm telling y'all right now, this man gets better treatment than I do. He goes to the spa once a month. He gets a bath, a brush, a haircut. He gets his nails trimmed. Bro, I don't even get a massage, bro. I can't afford that.
My wife picked me up and she said, no, there's something that I need to tell you. And I said, is it bad? And she said, yes.
Uh-oh.
And I said, is it about the marriage? And she said, yes.
She's a runner, she's a track
And then we
star.
began to drive back. And I had this sinking feeling in me. Drove for about 5 minutes in silence, and then I went to put my hand on her lap, and she said, don't.
Ooh,
Don't
she's getting bucked by another man.
touch me, because you won't want to after I've told you what's happened. And we got home. We got into the house, into the kitchen, and I was standing by the kitchen table, and I said, what's happened? And she said, I've been having an affair with a man from work. Tears began to stream.
This is why women shouldn't work. I'm just playing. That's extreme. But she wouldn't have been bucking that dude if she wasn't working.
I didn't move. And then she said, and that's not all.
Oh.
And she said, I'm pregnant with this child.
Oh.
And in that moment,
Double duty.
I felt like I lost a lot.
Yeah, you did.
You know, I'd lost my wife. I'd lost the life we created. I'd lost the dog, our home, her family, everything that I'd really held dear. If someone said, what makes a meaningful life? I would have described these things. And it felt like they'd just been snatched away, just came crumbling down like a house of cards.
We are living in a time that our ancestors dreamed of. We are able to
That's
work.
crazy, bro. I feel bad for this guy, but I bet that's happened to a lot more men than we'd like to admit. I'm sure there's a lot of men out there that have gone through, I've seen that clip already. I'm sure there's a lot of men out there that have gone through something like that.
Swimming in raw sewage.
Bro, I just saw this clip. It's going viral on Twitter right now. Let me pull this up over here. Bro, this woman goes swimming in raw sewage, bro.
Brother, ugh.
Gross.
This woman was left horrified after swimming in raw sewage on her morning dip.
Good morning from beautiful Cape Town.
Michelle Hayward
It does not look beautiful. It looks like dookie pee bathwater.
would notice the sea was darker, warmer, and foamier than usual on her
Bro, you shouldn't be playing in that foam. Oh, she looks like a zombie. Is this patient zero?
morning swim. But it wasn't until she shared the video online that people noticed it was raw sewage.
That is salty.
No, that's dookie. It's not just salty, baby girl. That's someone's poop.
Michelle said the water tasted different, but she seems fine.
A beautiful tone of that E. coli on your face.
I was playing in the foam.
It's like foam, it's E. coli. Though.
This woman was out there playing in the foam, got E. coli. That is something else, brother. Man. Lord have mercy, bro. Ugh.
Let me give you value. Let me.
Oh, you saying all the right things. So you want to give a man value?
Absolutely. I'm trying to multiply it.
Oh my goodness, you saying all the right things. Look, okay, let me ask you this, right? So you say you want to bring some value. How do you bring value to? You told me you're gonna pray over man, which is very valuable, right? You're gonna bring peace. You're gonna be submissive. What else of value you gonna bring?
So that's a good question, right?
Yeah.
Because I need the women to listen to me.
Yeah,
on
go
this,
ahead.
Right?
Teach them something.
So since high school, I've been learning stocks, right?
Yeah.
Now, when I began, I was not good at it.
Yeah.
But because I learned to keep perfecting and using my craft and learning from it, learning to multiply money. First, I did it for myself when I was younger, right?
Yeah.
But then I understood the value that I could bring to a man by doing that.
See, this is where I get so mixed up on this, dude. That's not the value you're bringing to a man. That's the value you're bringing to yourself. You went and learned a skill that helps you directly. It doesn't help men directly. Where you could bring a man value is, how are you going to help him get to where he wants to be? How are you going to support him? Are you going to take some of the load of the cooking load off of him, the cleaning load off of him, being his peace, being a cheerleader for him? Those are things that are more valuable, in my opinion, than you learning freaking stocks. Like, it'd be cool if Cass knew stocks, but then again, it would just turn her into a working woman. That's not really bringing value. I mean, yeah, maybe you can multiply money and stuff, but what are you doing to help a man? You knowing how to do stocks is valuable to you. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. That's just a skill you've learned for yourself. It's just like if you learned marketing or if you learned sales. That's a valuable skill for yourself, not for a man. Like, what are you doing for a man? Totally missed the mark on this question.
Especially if he is not educated in the trading market, in the investment market.
What if he doesn't want to be, though? Like, I don't want to be a trader. You're a trader! I see this stuff. I see these dudes trading meme coins, and I see some of you guys in the Discord doing it. I think it's really cool. It's just not my bag, baby. But I think it's cool. Not every guy's going to want to come in and learn how to be a trader, bro.
Yeah.
Learning how to invest in properties, learning how to invest in the money and multiplying his success.
He could go get a financial planner for that.
Women don't understand that if she could just learn how to flip his bag from 1 to 3 times.
Listen, I've had so many women on my podcast, and I ask them this question, and they say absolutely nothing. You are the first woman who've actually came on here and said something of actual tangible value. He knows.
The part that she did hit the nail on the head is taking his money and flipping it. That's good. But the other of like, well, I know how to trade. Cool, whatever. But if you can take a man's money and help him fold it up, that is a skill. That is valuable.
He on my podcast all the time. They say, oh, I bring peace. Nobody has ever said, I'm learning skills to where I can flip his bag.
Absolutely.
That's ridiculous that you're the first woman who has ever said.
I mean, it's good. She would kind of lost me in the first half, though. In the second half, she kind of won it back. But Lord have mercy. Thinking you can just go, learn how to day trade and that's what you do. I don't know about all that. So what is this? This is a chick. Just read this caption here. We'll mute it because it's got music behind it. Looking for a part-time job that pays $1,500 a week, requires no skills, no real responsibility, and also has PTO or something. I don't know. Hit me up if you know anything. Go work at TJ Maxx. Ross is hiring. I heard they have some positions open at PetSmart. Maybe your local diner. So, dude, don't expect it to get. It pays $1,500. You want $1,500 a week for doing essentially nothing, bro? It doesn't happen. Imagine if a guy got online and said, "Where's a job that requires no skill, no effort, pays me $1,500 a week? I get unlimited PTO. I don't really have to work hard. I can work when I want to work." Bro, people would be shaming him left and right, bro. Women are so entitled. That's crazy. $1,500 a week. That's good money. What is that? 15, 30, 45. You want $6,000 a month for something that requires no skills? Come on, bro. Come on. What kind of world are we falling into, Lokes? It's truly nutty, brother. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.